United Kingdom, heart of Europe, or you can say not now after Brexit, consists of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, is one of the biggest countries' territories of the world. Britain is among the countries that have managed to remain successful in the international market in addition to having enjoyed a substantial share of the total global exports. So, today we are going to talk about UK economy. Past of UK economy. In the 18th century the UK was the first country to industrialize, and during the 19th century it had a dominant role in the global economy, accounting for 9.1% of the world's GDP in 1870. From the late 19th century the Second Industrial Revolution was also taking place rapidly in the United States and the German Empire. This presented an increasing economic challenge for the UK. The costs of fighting World War I and World War II further weakened the UK's relative position. The end of the Second World War, the United Kingdom enjoyed a long period without a major recession and a rapid growth and prosperity in the 1950s and 1960s, with unemployment staying low and not exceeding 3.5% until the early 1970s. According to the OECD, the annual rate of growth, percentage change, between 1960 and 1973 averaged 2.9%. The 1973 oil crisis and the 1973-74 stock market crash, the British economy fell into the 1973-75 recession. In 1976, the UK was forced to request a loan of £2.3 billion from the International Monetary Fund, and for a while the British economy improved, with growth of 4.3% in early 1979. Britain's economy slid into another global recession in late 1990, and this caused the economy to shrink by a total of 6% from peak to trough, and unemployment to increase from around 6.9% in the spring of 1990 to nearly 10.7% by the end of 1993. The UK economy had been one of the strongest economies in terms of inflation, interest rates and unemployment, all of which remained relatively low until the 2008-09 recession. In August 2008 the IMF warned that the UK economic outlook had worsened due to a twin shock, financial turmoil and rising commodity prices. Both developments harmed the UK. ONS figures show that the UK experienced 6 consecutive quarters of negative growth, shrinking by 6.03% from peak to trough, making it the longest recession since records began, and the deepest recession since World War II. In May 2013, the ONS revealed that over the 6-year period between 2005 and 2011, the UK dropped from 5th place to 12th in terms of household income globally. Present of UK economy. The United Kingdom is the 5th largest national economy in the world measured by nominal gross domestic product, GDP, with $2.65 trillion and 9th largest in the world measured by purchasing power parity, PPP, with $2.79 trillion, comprising 4% of world GDP. In 2016, the UK was the 9th largest exporter in the world and the 6th largest importer, and it had the 2nd largest stocks of inward foreign direct investment and outward foreign direct investment. It is one of the most globalized economies, and is composed of the economies of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Its nominal GDP per capita is $42,106 ranked 13th, and $42,041 in terms of PPP ranked 27th. Population below poverty line is 12%. GDP by sector. Agriculture, 0.6%. Construction, 6.4%. Production, 14.6%. Services, 78.4%. The service sector dominates the UK economy, contributing around 78% of GDP. The financial services industry is particularly important, and London is the world's largest international financial centre. Britain's aerospace industry is the 3rd largest national aerospace industry depending on the method of measurement. The UK has the 3rd highest share of global pharmaceutical research and development. Of the world's 500 largest companies, 26 are headquartered in the UK. The British economy is boosted by North Sea oil and gas production. Its reserves were estimated at 2.9 billion barrels in 2015. The size of London's economy makes it the largest city by GDP in Europe. The UK decision in June 2016 to leave the European Union, commonly known as Brexit.
This will be a victory for real people, a victory for ordinary people, a victory for
The pound sterling fell to a 31-year low against the United States dollar, and consumer confidence fell sharply. A month after the vote, the Purchasing Managers' Index suggested that Brexit had caused a dramatic deterioration in the economy, with output and orders falling by the most since the Great Recession. Future of UK economy. The UK will be bigger, older and more diverse in future. Brexit will prove to be little more than a bump in the road for the UK economy in the long run, and the country will successfully defend its spot as one of the world's fastest growing developed economies in decades to come, according to predictions published in a new study. Professional services firm PricewaterhouseCoopers in a report that the UK will slide just one place to 10th from 9th in the Global Purchasing Power Parity (PPP) rankings by 2050. PwC also predicts that the UK will slip from 5th to 9th in unadjusted GDP terms over that time period, but that it will be the fastest growing of the group of 7 economies over the whole period to 2050. The Bank of England anticipates a slowdown in growth, with GDP expected to expand by 1.6% and 1.7% in 2018 and 2019. The bank had previously projected that the economy would take a cumulative hit of 2.5% of GDP by 2019 due to Brexit. After 2020, UK growth is assumed to revert to its long-term trend as determined by the fundamentals of working-age population growth, investment in human and physical capital, and technological progress.
Hope you like our video. Please hit the like button. More updates are coming, so please subscribe us. Thanks for watching.